Likod. Ganon? Ay, paharap na para makita yung comment pala.
Saksakin mo ka man.
What happened to the little fuzzy ball?
That's different. That is only on your phone. And the other phone. In the Android. You can put this.
Are you going to be eating with me, baby?
I will. I will come over. Napasok ka ba sa? Napasok ka pa.
Is it live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're live. Hey, that's great. Okay, so Jen refers to this as pig food because it's my soup that is mixed with everything. Hey, Jen, could you bring me another little plate so I could throw these bones on it? So we're all set up here, and one of the things that I'm going to be talking about in the future is the dysregulated mind, because I've found that most people have a dysregulated mind. And how do I know they have a dysregulated mind? Because they're not doing their tasks. Isn't that right, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thanks, Jen. So the irony is if you don't do your tasks, then life is harder. And it's ironic because doing your tasks is hard to do. That's just the way life works. So Jen and I, the tasks that we focus on is basically just sharpening the saw. And wow. Sharpening that saw. So diet, exercise, meditation, study. Study is broken down into reading, writing or journaling, listening. You can listen to YouTube videos, you can listen to music, you can listen to mentors and experts like Jen and I, or listening to your coaches. It's just hard to do. But it can be a lot of fun if you turn it into a game. So that's what I do, is I make that part of life just a lot of fun to do. Eating should be fun. It should be nutritious, but it should also be fun. The reason most people fail, they fail on their diets because they don't make their diet fun. They're calorie restricting. There's this guy named Brian Johnson. He's trying to live longer by calorie restricting. That's not how you live longer. You don't calorie restrict, you intermittent fast. If you intermittent fast, you can eat 2-3 meals a day within a 6 to 8 hour window, and you will probably live longer. But when you're eating those 2 to 3 meals, you should be taking in more than enough calories to keep your energy levels high. If your energy levels are low, you're not going to exercise. And you need to exercise to build those good neural connections in your brain. I love this pig food. It's messed up.
You like the pig food, baby?
Yeah, Jen doesn't even know because I don't think she's tried it yet. Have you tried this at all, baby?
Of course, I'm the one who cooking.
Oh, so what did you think? Too salty?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I knew it would be salty for Jen, but I wanted the sea salts in there because I like the mixture of sea salts, the potassium, the magnesium, as well as the sodium. For you individuals out there who eat only iodized salt, you're missing out on your potassium and magnesium salts. And you got to have enough potassium in your system for good cellular function, especially good kidney function. So some would say, "Oh, well, you're promoting a food additive, salt." Well, doesn't matter what diet you eat, you have to eat salt. Jen and I eat all natural foods. And diet is going to be the cornerstone of your health. It's actually diet and exercise are the cornerstone of health. I believe this was the Hippocrates that said that. Jen and I pretty much go with the Hippocratic Oath, with the when it comes to our organization, and the first part of the Hippocratic Oath, do no harm. I was lucky when I was in school. When I was in junior high and high school, I was on the swim team, and I took scuba diving and we played water polo. So the water sports were really where I excelled. And because of that, I started, I went into becoming a lifeguard. And as a lifeguard, of course, you have to learn safety. And the first thing you learn about, saving drowning people is first do no harm. I worked with a technician one time, and she told me about her brother, and I think it was like 3 or 4 of his friends, I'm not sure. They went out on this boat in the middle of the night, and apparently there was a bunch of young teenage kids with them. They'd all been drinking. One kid fell into the water, and he was drowning. Her brother jumped in to save him. That kid pulled him under. His friend jumped in to save him. They pulled him under. The next friend jumped in. They all drowned. It's like, wow. What a tragic story.
Want to try this, baby? Hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Oops. Don't want to share me. Hi.
Yeah, I kind of don't like this thing because it's always.
Okay, I will just turn it up. Okay, so
There we
hello,
go.
guys.
Now you can feed me.
You try this. Just beat it. Oh, okay. Get it off.
Wow.
Is it sweet?
Sweet, but good.
Yeah, I put Coke Zero soup. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I said just taste it, not eat it. You like?
I love it. So it's just Coke Zero sweet?
Yeah.
You eat it, babe. That's for you.
No.
So Jen's going to be going out to Laguna. How far away is Laguna? Is it like 30 miles away?
I don't know. I'm not good.
It's a long ways. It's a couple-hour drive, and it's a windy road. It's very beautiful down in Laguna, but I hate driving the windy road, so I'm not going to be going with her. But she's going with her Barcada group because
Barcada is a group.
it's a group. It's
Friends.
like group of friends, And there's Barcata groups all over the Philippines here. We ran into a Barcata group on the jeepney ride home today, would you say?
Mm-hmm.
How many young boys were there?
They're 10. They ride all together because they don't want to separate each other.
Now, in the United States, you would probably feel uncomfortable riding in an already packed jeepney, and they were hanging on the back too, with 10 teenage boys. I don't feel that threat here in the Philippines.
This is pork legs.
Yeah, I want that for Thanksgiving. I do. I want this for Thanksgiving, this pig food, and that pork. This pig food has in it some milkfish, bangus.
Yeah, actually, it's look like a pig food, but it's a food of the king.
It is delicious. This is so amazing.
See that?
Yeah, and we will teach you guys how to make this.
Sometimes look disgusting, but the taste is really good.
Yeah, I learned how to make this when I was in the United States. What I did was I took kind of there's this old fable called stone soup. Have you heard that?
No.
Stone soup is,
Yeah, I think I heard that.
this old beggar comes along and he's looking for a place to rest and eat and sleep for the night, and everybody keeps turning him away, right? So finally, this one poor woman says, "Oh, sure, yeah, you can stay here, and we have very little. I only have like a few carrots and a couple potatoes." But she said, "You can stay here," and he said, and eat with us. And he said, "Oh, thank you so much for sharing." He said, "Do you have a big pot, so that we could feed many people?" And she said, "Yes." And he said, "Okay, because I've got a magical stone."
Mm-hmm.
And so they fill this pot with water, and he puts in his stone after it gets boiling, and they put in the carrots and the potatoes, and people start smelling it, and he says, "Hey, if you want some, come on and join us." And some of the people say, "Hey, well, I've got a chicken I could throw in that soup." He says, "Hey, that'd be great." And another one says, "Well, hey, I got some cabbage that I could throw in that soup." And pretty soon the whole town is there smelling that delicious soup, and everybody's bringing a little something, and pretty soon they've got pig food soup. A little bit of fish, a little bit of pork, a little bit of chicken, lots of veggies, eggs.
Yeah, this one is like sorry about my eyes. It's still kind of sick from yesterday event. It's really hot there
Oh,
and make me really sick.
yeah.
Oh, I think he's separating these wings for me.
That's for you, baby.
It's so sweet.
She loves the wing. I don't know where the butt is.
I will not eat too much because
She's going out today.
I'm going out today and I don't want to make mess on the wig. We cannot tell.
Can't tell. Here's the irony of life. The 4 hardest things to do in life is diet, meditate, study, and exercise. But the whole thing is if you don't do those 4 hard things, then life becomes hard. That's the irony.
Want the fat?
No, you eat the fat.
Be careful, there's a small bone inside. I look at
Yeah, I
there's
think marrow.
mhm.
They think thousands of years ago, this is one of the reasons our ancient ancestors got bigger brains is because we could get fat by cooking and by breaking open the bones, whereas other animals could not. We were also very good at hunting down eggs.
Do you know that the fat is the brain food? It's a human food.
You need fat in your brain.
You don't need carbs.
You don't need carbs. Your body makes its own carbs.
Mm-hmm.
And if you eat carbs, it actually ruins your brain.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been proving this. It's scientifically proven. If you eat too many carbs, your brain's not going to get enough fat because it prefers carbohydrates. And carbohydrates do not repair the myelin sheaths, which are fatty sheaths that go around the neural connections.
Hello guys, can you please like and subscribe our YouTube channel?
Hey, we've already got 3 likes, baby.
Mm-hmm. And that really appreciated.
Guys, we're almost at 3,600 watch hours. When we started this journey, of course, 3 years ago, it was November 3 years ago that we started this journey. And we're getting so close to being monetized, I think within the next couple of months, we'll be right there.
And that is help. Hello to Eli. Hi Eli, where are you from? This is our breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't eat yet since yesterday.
And it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in the Philippines.
So I might eat again today. I might not. It depends. Tomorrow's going to be a fasting day for me. I'm fasting 2 days a week. When I do eat, I eat only once or twice a day because I'm not hungry.
Why eat if you're not hungry?
If I'm not hungry, no need to eat. And we eat a high fatty, high protein diet. And when you eat a lot of protein and fat, you're just not hungry. Mm. So we've got Thanksgiving coming up next week. And believe it or not, the Filipinos, who know Americans, love to celebrate the Thanksgiving with us. For Americans, it's more of an eating type of event. But when you bring in the Filipino flavor to it, it's more of a party eating event. So we're going to be down at Villa Feliciana. We're going to be playing games, swimming. I will be filming all of that. So far, we've invited a few people, but I've only really got one kind of commitment from an expat. So hopefully more of them will show up. But if not, it's okay. It'll be expat Tim with a lot of my Filipino friends. And it'll be a fiesta. I love the fiesta culture. The unfortunate part about the fiesta culture is the Filipinos get so into this fiesta culture that sometimes they literally they throw the parties and then they go broke. Because when a Filipino throws a party, they expect nothing, but they contribute everything that their family has. They don't. It's not like in America where a lot of our things are potluck and everybody contributes. Not so here in the Philippines. If you have a birthday and they want you to celebrate your birthdays, the birthday person has to supply everything. This is the way it goes. It's like strange, but I like it. So easy for Jen and I. This Thanksgiving will probably cost us 15,000 pesos, which is about $200-300. So easy to please people with a couple $100. It's amazing. The expats throw a party up here, and they want you to contribute 5,000 pesos just to go to their party, and their parties are boring. They bring their Filipino spouses along, but they miss out on the real culture thing here. See, now Jen and I, we're not superstitious, but we love to celebrate, so we just celebrate all the parties. Because I love a good party. This pig food is just amazing, baby.
I really want to call it a pig food.
Well, it looks like something to feed the pig. My family used to call me a pig.
He's never pig anymore.
I eat like a pig.
I don't know. My body's kind of sad.
It is what it is, and sometimes your energy runs low. And I know with Jen, if her energy's low, she gets a little bit depressed. But that's life.
Hmm? Excuse me again.
So a lot of people don't realize it, but your energy, if you have low energy, it can trigger a trauma. And when you have a trauma, it is you exhibit behaviors that are not so good. Trust me. Excuse me while I get a little paper towel here. Trauma will dysregulate your brain. And when your brain gets dysregulated, the survival mode mechanism will kick in. That's your ego. And you're going to say and do things that you might regret. And of course, if you have trauma, it's uncontrollable. I think it was Sigmund Freud that said that suppressed emotions they're alive. They've been suppressed and they're alive, and they will emerge, usually at the most inopportune times. And you will regret it. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. And one of the things that triggers traumas is people are not taking care of their health. So their energy runs low. They have low mood, low energy. It's like I see all these people taking these GLP-1 inhibitors like Wegovy and Ozempic, and they suppress your appetite, but they also lower your mood. They cause depression. And because people are not eating a healthy diet, because all it does is suppress your appetite, they're eating an unhealthy diet, they're actually wasting their muscle tissue. And when you waste your muscle tissue, you can't burn the calories. And when you can't build your muscles, your energy is going to go low. Diets don't work. Wow, that fly is really beginning to annoy me. A fly will ruin a good meal. Hang on just a moment.
Yes.
Baby Cole, you let in a fly. What? So now he's just buzz bombing. No, the things are right there, yeah. So there he is. He is just like, wow. Did you get him?
No. Flying when I hit it.
Red hot chili pepper.
Not really. Is it hot?
No, not bad. Spicy, but not hot.
You will see him when it's spice.
He will
say,
yeah.
feeling much.
Slippery carrot. Got him. Mm. I've always been a carrot lover. Raw, cooked. I remember when I went off Dr. Atkins. Dr. Atkins' diet was really working good for me. But then when Dr. Atkins put the kibosh on carrots and some of these other vegetables, I just went, this guy really doesn't know what he's talking about. I find this true with a lot of these doctors that are strict carnivore and keto. It's like, no. Having a little bit of healthy vegetables in your life, it doesn't matter if they have some natural sugars in them, it's not going to kill you. And if it does, you'll have to live to be 200 years old before you would die from eating too many carrots. Bananas at the end of your meal, especially a good carb, especially a good carnivore keto meal, it's not going to destroy you. These things make life fun. You're not going to insulin spike when you eat the bananas at the end of the meal. You're going to get some natural, oh, you took our bone plate.
No?
Oh, no, there it is. Okay. So yeah, a dysregulated mind is common with just about everybody in the world. And your mind, how do I know if your mind is dysregulated? Well, how do you know if your mind is dysregulated? Are you doing your tasks? Do you meditate every day? Why not? It regulates your mind. Do you exercise every day? Why not? It regulates your mind. Do you eat healthy every day? Why not? It regulates your mind. Do you read and write? Do you do a little bit of journaling? Do you read some simple words? Maybe some quotes or something like that? Do you learn a little something new every day? Why not? It regulates your mind. The funny thing about diet, exercise, meditation, and study is not only does it regulate your mind, if you don't do it, you're going to have a dysregulated mind. I know, because I'm seeing all these so-called world leaders, and it's like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and I'm not going to follow their lead. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're Democrats or Republicans or whatever their bullshit. Authority is really a myth. If you know what you're doing, then you're exercising, dieting, meditating, and studying. And anybody who does that and knows the difference between right and wrong, they can get along fine in life without leaders and authoritarians. You don't need a hierarchy. Just because Jordan Peterson says lobsters have a hierarchy doesn't mean advanced human brains need a hierarchy system to function. Jen and I have created a system that works, that has no hierarchy. We've just got basic principles. Follow those principles. Do no harm. Strive to do your best. Treat others with some decency and kindness. You know, there is, baby. There is he's right.
I didn't.
Close.
It's just flying, not
Yeah.
stopping.
This pig food is amazing. And I've got some more of it. I'm going to eat that too. So yeah, if your mind is dysregulated, you're never going to be happy. Dysregulated minds are not happy minds.
Never ever.
Never ever.
Right?
I think it was Thich Nhat Hanh who said, there is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. If you enjoy what you're doing, and you should enjoy meditation, you should enjoy eating healthy, you should enjoy your exercises, you should enjoy reading and writing and learning. If you're not doing that, you're not happy. I'm happy every day. I know a lot of these men.
to be happy or
It's funny because these mega Republicans voted for the bully, Donald Trump. And they said, oh, no, we couldn't vote for a woman. And it's like, for whatever reason, you didn't vote for Kamala Harris. You put a bully in charge. So I voted for Kamala Harris, not because our system is a great system, because no system is perfect as long as it's a hierarchy system. It's the best choice possible. And all these MAGA Republicans say, aha, we won. You're the sore loser. And it's like, I don't really care who wins. It all sucks. And if you think you're the winner,
think about it. Think twice.
think twice. Because I don't follow leaders. I follow the experts. See, for basically my understanding of the Bible, I follow Dr. Bart Ehrman. For my study of, is there a God? Why am I an atheist? No, I follow Christopher Hitchens and Richard Dawkins, Matt Dillahunty. There's no God. There's no soul. There's no hell. And these people that say there are, they're freaking liars. I would never use them for an authority. I recognize that there are people who need that little authority, and it's like, I don't give a shit. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Sorry, folks. Life's a sandbox. They say, oh, well, you'll have no morals or ethics. You'll just go out there and rape and lie and cheat and steal. Oh, like the Republicans and like the Catholic priests that rape children? No, I don't think so. Like Matt Dillahunty said, he said, I've raped all the people I want to rape. 0. I've killed all the people I want to kill. 0. Yeah, actually, we have moral and ethics. You guys have that bullshit Bible. And on top of that, you justify your horrible, good girl.
Even it's flying. Get it.
You justify your horrible atrocities. That's the real thing about these religions and these government institutions. They're actually corporate institutions because America, their philosophy is corporatism. That's the old Donald Trump philosophy. Oh, the reason you hate Democrats is because Donald Trump hates Democrats. And you like that because you hate Democrats. It's like, whatever. Who do I hate? Nobody. I just recognize there's a lot of stupid people out there. How do I know that they're stupid? Because they're not doing themselves any good, and they're certainly not doing me any good. That's pretty fucking stupid. I mean, I don't even care if there's any benefit in it for me. I just don't want you to with me. You do your own damn thing, and I'll do my thing. Oh, by the way, I do pay my taxes too, or I did while I was working. No more work for me. Now I paid into Social Security, and I have a Social Security income. And guess what? Those government officials, they say, oh, well, look at how much money we're spending on these people for Social Security. It's like, yeah, because we paid into that, you assholes. That's not your coffers to dip into. Hey, baby, where's that fly swatter?
Still have? There's another?
Yeah, he's right there on the food. He's just sitting there eating that banana.
Oh, baby. Is that the
Right there.
I don't know. You're like, oh, it's still there.
Get him, baby. Swat him. Did you get him?
I get it,
Oh,
but
good.
you know, still not dead. Still struggling.
Oh,
I will kill him, so it will not.
wow, that was delicious, baby Co. So yeah, that's my little tirade today. I like to go on little tirades. It makes me feel good. So, Disciples of Tao, what we do is, here's what we do. It's really simple. We help people do the things that are hard. We help people exercise, diet, meditate, and study. And people say, oh, well, your Buddhist philosophy is full of shit. How can you call yourself a Taoist? It's like, hey, look, that's just what I call myself. And if you don't like it, I don't give a flying whatever.
Fly.
Yeah, I don't give a flying dead fly. It's like our philosophy is get people off their ass and on their feet, getting them to do their tasks.
What
It's
their tasks?
What's your tasks, baby?
Exercise,
diet,
meditate,
and study. And you know what? I am going to drink this soup because it's so freaking good.
You know what? You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice. It's not an option. If you want to have a good life, you have to diet, exercise, meditate, and study. Yeah, look at all that good juice. Okay. 2:30.
2:30. 4 o'clock I need to leave.
Wow, that is delicious. I'm full, baby. But if you put the lid on that, I will probably eat it later.
Yeah, I will leave it here. I will get the lid.
Just get the lid and leave it in here. I will eat it later. And is there anything you wanted to say, baby? Let's see.
Wait,
I don't see anybody commenting. That's okay.
there's somebody coming.
Yeah, one comment, and you already replied to that. So, thanks to all of you who watched. We've got some great upcoming videos. As soon as we become monetized, we're going to take every penny of that money. We're going to start investing in this YouTube channel. That means what it means: better microphones, better cameras. We're going to hire some people to do all this for us. We're going to get some better editing. I'm going to actually be able to probably travel a little bit more and get some better locations for photography and teach you about the Philippines. And we're going to be able to show you the mechanism by which we cross that awkward barrier, that uncomfortable barrier, that stressful barrier of going from incompetent to competent. Because if you can't cross that barrier from being incompetent to competent, your life is going to be a mess. And you have no choice. You have to become competent at some form of exercise. You have to become competent at study. And that means reading and writing and listening. You have to become competent at these things. You have to become competent at eating a healthy diet so that you're not getting fat every time you eat, and worrying about your weight. You literally just have to get competent at intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting will solve your problems, pretty much. It almost doesn't matter what food you eat. If you're intermittent fasting, you're going to be healthier. Your quality of life is going up But if you can cut way back on the carbs, wow, you're going to have a super good level of health. Your brain health's going to get better. Your gut health's going to get better first. Then your liver health. Then your heart health. Then your brain health. Actually, your brain health gets better as soon as you start eating healthy. Your brain health gets better. Stop eating sugar. Sugar is poison. Don't eat the trans fats. Don't eat the processed foods. But cut out the sugars first. One thing at a time. Take baby steps. This is not rocket science. Everybody already knows this. Now you're gonna have a lot of people that say, "Oh, you can go ahead and eat sugar," and it's like, yeah, you can eat sugar in moderation. You can eat it at the end of a meal so that you're not glucose spiking. But first, try going without sugar. Just prove to yourself that it's possible. Go a week without eating sugar. People fast all the time. I mean, they don't eat any food at all. I fasted for 21 days on 3 separate occasions. And I'm not dead. I've done 10-day fast, 7-day fast, 3-day fast. I have done a lot of fasting. I eat 1 meal a day typically, sometimes 2. I fast every other day. I do alternate day fasting. If I can do it, you can do it. Give it a try. 5 days. Why not? See what happens. I guarantee you're going to feel a little bit better. Is it going to be an amazing amount of feeling better? Well, it's just going to be able to overcome the carb addiction. You're not going to have all that sugar addiction, and you're going to feel a lot better. So, yeah, give it a try. 5 days. Anybody can do anything for 5 days or a week. Give it a try for a week. And if you like it, give it a try for another week. But eat enough calories so that you don't have low energy. Eat 3 healthy meals a day. What does that mean? That means cut out the junk food. Get rid of the hyper palatable food. I did it. You can do it. Can you take over a little bit for talking, baby? Because I want to.
Okay. No, I will say bye-bye to them.
Okay. So Jen's here. She's going to say bye-bye to you guys.
Hello, guys. Thank you again for supporting us. And how do you think the color with me? Is it nice?
Yeah.
I think I look so more black, but it's okay. It's like who cares? And guys, to all of you, thank you very much and really appreciate your time here and effort watching us and giving us like. Thank you all. Always remember 80% of our body is the food that we take, and 20% of our body is the exercise and the movement that we do. So please take care of your body, take care of your mind. Love yourself first. I love you all, guys. See you maybe tonight or tomorrow because I'm going out. Maybe I will make live video again in that place. Okay, guys. Thank you. Love you all. Namaste.